CNN investigates the NRA's money, and you won't believe their shocking discovery. Hello, I'm Jennifer Zahrn with this week's News Minute from the NRA Institute for Legislative Action. CNN Money recently uncovered the earth-shattering fact that, quote, much of the National Rifle Association's political power comes from everyday Americans who have contributed over $95 million to the organization's Political Action Committee in the last decade. The article goes on to say that in 2014, NRA Political Victory Fund contributions came from over 300,000 donors, with around 90% of donations made by people who gave less than $200 in a single year. The average donation is around $35. Of course, none of this is news to you, as you are the real strength of the NRA. Thank you for your continued support. In Virginia, anti-Second Amendment advocate and Hillary Clinton supporter Governor Terry McAuliffe has issued an anti-gun executive order. Like President Obama, McAuliffe is bypassing the people's elected General Assembly members to impose his unpopular gun control schemes. Among the many provisions in the order is a call to enforce existing laws, but the governor obviously doesn't need an executive order to enforce laws already on the books. It's what the NRA has been calling for all along, the full enforcement of existing laws against criminals. If Governor McAuliffe and his former boss Hillary Clinton were serious about reducing gun violence instead of exploiting tragedies, they'd already be enforcing existing laws, and they'd start addressing our nation's broken mental health system. For our members in the Lone Star State, the polls are now open for early voting on Proposition 6 in Texas. In addition to protecting the right to hunt and fish in the state's constitution, Proposition 6 will affirm that wildlife management decisions continue to be based on sound science, not emotional arguments peddled by animal extremist groups. Early voting runs through Friday, October 30th. For more information on Texas Proposition 6, visit our website at nraila.org/hunttx, and be sure to get out and vote yes on Proposition 6 to ensure our hunting heritage for future generations of Texans. In California, the Lieutenant Governor wants to take the state's gun control laws to a whole new level. Gavin Newsom's recently proposed measures would prohibit access to the most effective methods of self-defense, with no measurable positive effect on stopping crime or improving public safety. Among other things, the proposed initiatives would ban and force surrender of common standard capacity magazines, require background checks for every ammunition sale, and punish gun owners who fail to report lost or stolen firearms. While the exact text of the measures is not yet available, for those who closely follow California firearm legislation, many of the proposals will look very familiar. Newsom's proposed measures read like a laundry list of recent failed California legislation. Newsom and his supporters will need nearly 366,000 signatures to get these measures on the 2016 ballot. If and when they qualify, NRA will oppose them, just as we oppose the misguided, failed legislation on which the proposals are based. I'm Jennifer Zahrn, and I'll see you again next week with a News Minute from the NRA Institute for Legislative Action.